Hello friends, welcome to Next Good Bets YouTube channel. We'll first look at Nifty chart and then move on to stocks to trade for tomorrow. As US markets fell badly yesterday night, with Dow falling as much as 800 points, more than 3%, the global cues dominated at the open, with Nifty opening at almost 11,600. Yesterday we saw that Nifty will find support at 11,600, so it found here, and due to US futures showing up in green in the morning, Nifty started going up. So in the daily 5-minute chart, we see that Nifty had gone up quickly and then it had a volatile swing throughout the day as it is expiry day. And one more thing to note is that uh, most of the fall happening now because of the US elections and uh, very recent panic from increasing COVID cases in Europe actually are not going to impact much for the US and Indian markets because India is not going to impose lockdowns again. As we see the cases are improving in India, there will be some impact because FIs are selling. They sell sharply, so we'll have sharp falls. So for long-term investors, they have to be careful not to hurry up to buy. But after US elections, we may have our market get back to normal range. Till then, we may see higher volatility. But the global cues may not impact as sharply as they have impacted in the last few days. So tomorrow, my expectation is that as we see Dow is now in green, so Nifty could continue going up. If you see the 5-day chart, that is the hourly chart, Nifty already made a W kind of shape, although it hasn't yet crossed. Tomorrow, this high of today might be crossed or might be tested. Having fallen so much and having taken a break today, Nifty might stabilize tomorrow or go up. With that expectation, we'll go to the individual stocks. Our first stock is LIC Housing Finance. LIC Housing Finance had taken a pause yesterday from its fall and then broke the moving average here and fell down. Usually once a trend line is broken, stocks will follow trends. So this stock, like yesterday I have mentioned, can be traded by waiting for the first half an hour and then look at the high and low and take a trade based on which side it breaches. So I'm thinking it actually might reverse and go try to test the 292 level here again. So that could make a good buy trade in the beginning of the morning, but whether it will sustain or not, we don't know. So we have to keep a stop loss and trail it. Next stock is Hero Motocorp. It has been falling for several days and found some support. It had also taken a break here, but due to the global cues, the stock had fallen. So tomorrow it might actually bounce off these levels. Depending on where it opens, it is better to wait for the half an hour and again take the buy side if it breaks the high of the first half an hour range. For example, to understand that, you can take a 30-minute chart. So we can look at this first half an hour chart. If it breaks this, either at the low side or upside, for Hero Motocorp, I'm thinking mostly it will be the upside. Then you take a buy with stop loss below the low. In case it doesn't cross that, then there is no trade in this stock. Our next stock is Wipro. Wipro has just broken this uh, support line 3 days ago, and today it reached there, but it did not cross that. As we saw, Tekken stock yesterday has told it opened at a lower level, but as per the strategy I mentioned yesterday, from the open it made a half an hour range and crossed that range very soon and continued to go up, moving very well yesterday. So I think Wipro can follow similar to tomorrow, or it may reverse actually because it has just touched this but didn't cross the support line. That is now a resistance line. So Wipro makes for good trade in either direction. So for this to follow ORB style studies, that is wait for the first half an hour range to form, then look which side it breaks. If it breaks the low, then take the short sell side with stop loss at the high of the half an hour range and trail the stop loss through the day because tomorrow we don't know if it is going to be a trending day or not. Most of the time, two-thirds of the time, Nifty has volatile days, that is swinging up, down, and one-third of the time it goes in a trend through the day. So your best bet is to have trailing stop loss as the stock moves in your favor and book profit at one point when it crosses 1%. You can book partial profit and another 1.5 or 2% gain, then another or full profit. Our next stock is BPCL. BPCL has narrow range days for several days. It has been falling for more than a month and recently it tried to go up. And despite the falling market, it is not showing much fall. Even today, it opened and fell, but by the close, it was almost close to the open price. So tomorrow, if the market is neutral, this support level might hold and it might cross the day's high and even make a top gainer. That is my expectation. So you can, for this, you can wait for the 15 minutes or 30 minutes, either one. If conservative traders can wait for half an hour, so that because the market movement at the open will be dominated by global cues. Then, as we are expecting it to rise, you can wait for a pullback on the 5-minute chart. You can wait for the RSI to reach a lower level. For example, after it goes up and pulls back, wait for it to reach RSI 30 level and then buy with a stop loss below this level about half or 1% and then trail it as it moves up. Our next stock is M&M. M&M has just broken the support level here. It hasn't decisively broken, but it has been testing this for several days and it is likely to fall more tomorrow if it breaks this level. So tomorrow it might even happen that in the first half an hour itself it can fall, but seeing the global cues now, positive global cues, it might actually open up and then if it opens up 3-4 rupees higher, then it's a good point to short sell with 6 rupees stop loss and trailer stop loss. Our next stock is Adani Ports. Adani Ports had uh, tested 3700 level, 370 level and didn't cross that and then started reversing. So the pattern it made is inverse of W. It went up, went down and then tried to cross and failed again and then went down. Now it has come to test this support level which was earlier a resistance. So tomorrow due to the positive cues it might try go till the low of the previous day yesterday. So for this case we also see the daily chart RSI reaching closer to the lower level so a bounce is expected. So for this you can wait for the first half an hour and then take a buy if it breaks the high of the first half an hour, and then take stop loss as the low of the first half an hour. If you like this video, click on like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed to my channel to follow daily updates. Thank you friends. Bye.